Here, chick, 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 chick. Here, chick, 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 chick. Hey guys, welcome to Bushcraft and Wild Animals Homesteading Edition. And today we're going to be talking about the chickens. One thing is the chickens and the animals that are free to roam, like they are and he is, have to learn how to get along. I didn't want a dog that would chase chickens, so Coda here is learning to coexist with these guys. But as you can see, even the rooster's very friendly. Happy chickens make good hen layers, and they call when they come, or I should say they come when they call. Here, chicks. And they're very happy. So today we're going to go through and I'm going to show you what I've learned about their environment, their home, and how to create a environment for them that is good for laying eggs, and of course the rooster to reproduce the stock. So let's get started. We'll see you in a bit. Come on, Coda. All right, so you seen them, so now we're gonna go through the walk over here and we're gonna go to the hen house. Come on, Coda. All right, guys, so here's the house, and also the run is in there. It's goes underneath and then out here. So we have a door for them. Coda's going to try to go in there. They have their food and their water. On this part here is mixed, Coda, no, come here. Is oyster shells so that they are able to make good strong shells. Yeah. And then their food is hanging underneath there, and I do have a water and a food bin inside the hen house. And then they can go underneath here, and we do fill it with ash. And ash helps to keep the mites and the bugs down. On the back side here, you see these doors. They actually open up and allow you to go inside the hen house and pick eggs, which I did this morning, and they were gracious enough to give us 4 eggs, 4 hens, 1 egg apiece. So, and then you got the other side. And over here, now guys, I learned a few things and a few tricks, and I was told a lot. The previous owners are the ones that built this, which did a fabulous job. I'm so thankful and grateful they had it. And inside of here, we have their roost, their nesting boxes, and we found out that they were laying eggs in a cedar. We had them trained. We kept them in here for a week, and they when they were let loose, they were doing fine for a while, and then the rooster came and they started laying into the cedars. So I put some cedar boughs in front of their nesting boxes, and they love it. It's a little bit more private for them, and they can lay their eggs in peace. And I also do, guys, have a timer system set up on top. Look out, Coda. And so there's electricity. It runs out here, plugs in, and then I have an outdoor timer set up over there. But one thing I wanted to talk about is, I didn't know this, and I talked to a few other people. Let me set the camera up. Sorry about this, guys. Seeing the sky. What I didn't know about with Kodacom is that in the fall here, chickens need 16 to 12 hours, 12 to 16 hours of light. So you have to trick them. So there is a timer light setup system that kicks on at 2 in the morning, and it shuts off at 8 o'clock when we come out here to let them out. And it has really improved their laying and their mood and everything else. So that's was some really neat advice that I got. But it does help them and keep producing eggs, because the eggs keeps us going. We're getting 4 eggs a day. So we have 5 people in the house. That's a lot. But they're great tasting. They're nice size eggs. And it's just fun to have. Chickens are really a nice thing to have, and it allows me to I'm going to switch this around so that I can be over here. It allows you to do the things that you're able to do. And chickens, you have to deworm a chicken. I just found this out too. If the oyster shells here help to keep the shell strong. If you start to see that your chickens have real poopy eggs, they're soft, it's a good indication that they have worms. The birds are supposed to be dewormed 3 times a year because they can have parasites, mites, everything else that involves in that. That was one thing that I just recently learned. And then the light was number 2. This spring we're going to be getting from mypetchicken.com. We're going to be getting another probably 6 or 7 more. And then the rotation will start. Then with the rooster, we should be, by next year, we'll have the incubator and everything, and we should be self-efficient. I know this ain't a whole homesteading environment. Of course, I got power. I got all the luxuries of that on top of it. This is kind of my, I would say even a hobby farm, but I'm doing it all natural way. There's no, their food is organic. They eat off the land, worms, whatever they can find. Believe it or not, our chickens love apples. Coda, come. So that's what we're going to be all doing, is all organic, all natural. Our garden and our beds are all natural. We have a compost, so we have been using that. I will be doing some raised beds, and then I got the garden in the back. But you guys get a chance to do free-range chickens. It's very fun and entertaining. They are super friendly. They allow you to see them in a whole different mindset of a chicken. For a while there, I thought chickens are very dumb. They aren't. The rooster does have its advantages, and some have their disadvantages. I was gracious enough to get a rooster that was handled from a chick up, and it has made him very nice. He's nice to everything around here, nice to the hens, of course, nice to Coda, no. And it gives him that, he watches over them, he shows them where the food is, if there's something in the air, he alerts them. He's done that already. He's a good alarm clock at 3:34 in the morning. So the advantages of having a rooster are that, plus you've got your continuous stock. I've heard a lot of things about roosters being very mean, aggressive towards humans, animals, everything, even the hens. And I think that has to do with how they're brought up and raised. The disadvantages of them is, of course, they're trying to fertilize the eggs and jump on the hens. So you have to play that game. But all in all, he's been a really good rooster. Glad we got him. And he will help continuously keep my flock up. Now the hens, up here we have a colder environment. So the Rhode Island Reds, the multi, like these, are good birds to have. They handle cold very well. The other thing that I heard, and it was a myth for a long time, that a chicken needs a lamp, heat lamp. I was reading an article from a lady in Minnesota and another couple other places that they get plus or minus 30 below, and that is when they start to put in the heat lamps. If it isn't, chickens get their down feathers for the winter time. So if you start putting heat lamps in there early, you're going to get them used to the warmth. They're not going to be able to handle the colder environment, just like us. If we're not outside in the winter time or in the fall like now and getting used to the environment, when it does hit winter time, we're going to be cold and we want to sit inside. They're the same way. So I won't be putting out a heat lamp unless it's getting really cold into the below zero, 30 below. The chickens will group together. They'll keep themselves warm. They're actually a warmer bird, which allows them to do that. But you want to look for your environment. If you are in a cold environment like this, you want to get to the hardy birds that can handle the cold weather. You don't want to get the ones that are for down south. Rhode Island Reds they lay pretty big eggs, and that's another really nice thing. So the other thing too, guys, with the heat, with the lights, with the timers on them, you can also keep them from going into their molt. It's tricking them. All chickens have all their eggs inside of them when they're born. They have every egg that they're going to ever lay is already there. So from my understanding, most people say that like if you go to the factories and stuff like that, they switch out their chicks every 2 years, and because they're pretty much not keeping up with what they're going to do. But as a homesteader, and they're free range chickens, now they're going to be a big part of our family here, and it's a gift that we have them. I'm glad that we do. But you guys have any questions? This is my first time ever doing this kind of stuff. I was raised in a farm environment, so I know a little bit about it, but doing it myself and homesteading, it's all new to me. I'm just kind of going by and doing what I think is common sense and right. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys any questions or any more advice for me on my new adventure, please leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. You guys all take care and God bless.